Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about types of sleepers. As already mentioned over here, we have 4 types of sleepers depending upon the material we are using. That is wooden, steel, cast iron and RCC sleepers. RCC is nothing but reinforced cement concrete. But before just reading about the types of sleepers, let me first explain you what is a sleeper. Where it is actually placed on that element, that is railway track, on the cross section of the railway track. So I will just explain you with the help of a cross section diagram of the railway track. Coming to the definition of the sleepers, sleepers are the transverse ties on which the rails are held and transfer the load from rails to ballast. See, in this diagram, as I already told you, we are having a sleeper that is just below the rail. The combination of the rails fitted on the sleepers, we are fitting that rails on the sleepers as already shown over here. Okay, and resting on ballast and subgrade is called a railway track. This whole combination of these elements, we call that as a railway track. This is a sleeper, and that we have a ballast cushion that distributes a load over the formation width, and that will also hold the sleeper in its position. Okay, the sleepers are properly placed, which are packed with ballast. This is the diagram, that is the diagram of the typical cross section of a railway track on an embankment. Okay, coming to the sleepers, we have the main function is to transfer the load evenly from the rails to the wider area over the ballast. It will also hold the rail in the correct gauge and alignment. I told you we will discuss about these gauges in the next video, that is in the upcoming videos. It will also provide some firm and even support to rails over that. So, coming to the types of sleepers, we have 4 types of sleepers. I will explain you one by one, also mentioning about the advantages and disadvantages of each type of the sleeper. Okay, coming to the wooden sleepers, this is how they look. I am sorry for this picture not being so clear. Okay, coming to the introduction part, I will first explain you what is a wooden sleeper. Wooden sleepers are regarded to be the best as they satisfy all requirements of good sleepers. Okay, I will also mention you about the requirements of good sleepers, that is the characteristics of good sleepers, in the next videos. And the life of the wooden sleeper depend upon the ability to resist wear and tear. Generally, the life of wooden sleepers are like 12 to 15 years, varies between 12 to 15 years. And we have sleepers like sal, teak, deodar and chairwood. These are the common types of timbers which we use in India. Okay, next coming to the standard sizes of wooden sleepers, as already mentioned in this, we have 3 types of gauges, which I would be explaining you in detail in our upcoming videos. BG is the broad gauge, MG is the meter gauge, and G is the narrow gauge. Coming to the advantages, timber is easily available in all parts of the India, as we already know. The wooden sleepers are suitable for all types. Wooden sleepers require less fastening and simple in design. These sleepers give less noisy track. As we already know, they are less noisy. These sleepers absorb shocks and vibrations more than any other sleepers. See, less noisy means they are, when the rail is moving over that, the noise produced by that dynamic forces or the movement of the track is less noisy. Okay, they absorb shocks and vibrations. They are best suited for track circuiting. Okay, so these are the advantages of this timber sleepers. Next, coming to the disadvantages. The life of the wooden sleeper is less. As I already told you, it varies from 12 to 15 years. It is difficult to maintain gauge of track in case of wooden sleepers. Gauge is nothing but the clear distance between the inner or the running faces of 2 track rails. Okay, which are divided into 4 types. 4 are like, I can say, okay, we are using 4 types. I will explain you about this in detail in our upcoming videos. These sleepers, like to maintain the gauge using this wooden sleepers is very difficult to maintain that gauge. Okay, next, coming to our next point, the sleepers are subjected to wear decays because of the attack, due to its life getting reduced because of the attack of white ants over, and laid over wooden sleepers is easily distributed. Maintenance cost is more. as we have to protect it from wear, decay and attack of the white ants. Okay, next going to our next type of sleepers. Okay, we have just completed about the advantages and disadvantages and also the recommendations of various sizes for different types of gauges. Okay, so coming to our next type of sleepers. See, this is how the steel sleepers would look like. I'm sorry that this picture is not so clear. And coming to the introduction, we know that steel sleepers are made up of 6 mm thick steel sheets with both ends bent down to check the running of ballast. Okay, these rails are fixed to sleepers by pressing up lugs with wedges. I will also explain you about this technical terms. Okay, to achieve the required tilt, we are just providing an inward slope of 1 in 20. The standard length of these is 2680 mm. In mm, this is the standard length. Okay, so this is the introduction of the steel sleepers. We are also discuss about the thickness that with which we are making the steel sleepers. That is 6 mm thick sheets are used for this. Okay, next we are next going to the steel sleepers types. Generally we have two types of sleepers, that is key type steel sleepers, clip and bolt type steel sleepers. Okay, generally our concern is not this, so we will just move out to the advantages. I think you are just understanding about this combination of all these rails and how it is fitted on the sleepers. Okay, coming to the advantages. Steel sleepers are light in weight and can be handled easily. They require less fastenings. Okay, less fixtures and fastenings are required to fix that in its place. The life of the steel sleeper is more than the wooden sleeper, as it is not susceptible to any attack of the wooden like ants or so. The gauge can be easily maintained and adjusted, except it is susceptible to corrosion, liable to corrosion. The scrap value is more than the wooden sleepers. Scrap value is the value we get once we sell that product after its life is completed. Okay, after the completion of its serviceable period, we will sell that. Whatever the cash we get, that is the scrap value. Okay, next, the track laid on steel sleepers has good lateral and longitudinal rigidity. Rigidity is its ability to move, to resist the forces and retain in its position without moving. Okay, it is having good lateral and longitudinal rigidity, that is, it will not move because of the movement of train over that. Okay, next, coming to the disadvantages. Initial cost of these sleepers is more. Cracks are developed at rail seat of the sleepers. Okay, because of the rail movement over it, some cracks are developed because of that movement. Okay, next, steel sleepers are not suitable for track circuiting. Not suitable for track circuiting. These are not suitable for all types of ballast. Okay, these are liable to corrosion, as we already know. Okay, that is it for this video, guys. Please like, share, comment to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, that would greatly help me. I appreciate you watching this video. As I told you, we have 4 types of sleepers. I will explain you the next 2 types in our next video. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, that would greatly help me.